Federal government to engage 20 million Nigerians through training and entrepreneurship opportunities. People's Democratic Party, PDP, announces November 2025 elective national convention remains unchanged. Kogi State government commences construction of rural roads, pledges sustained infrastructural drive. A very warm welcome to the News Desk 3 on NTA News 24, live from Abuja. I am Vivian Ezadifu. The federal government has announced a new national skills program aimed at connecting 20 million young Nigerians to job, training, and entrepreneurship opportunities by 2030, with at least 60% of beneficiaries expected to be women. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jibrila reports that Vice President Kashim Shettima gave the assurance as he assumed the chairmanship position of the reactivated board of Generation Unlimited Nigeria.
This is the inaugural board meeting of Generation Unlimited Nigeria. Vice President Kashim Shettima described Nigeria's youthful population as the nation's superpower and comparative advantage in a rapidly aging world. The Generation Unlimited board meeting coincides with the International Youth Day 2025, themed Youth Innovation for a Sustainable Future.
And this is why Generation Unlimited Nigeria matters. It holds the promise of connecting 20 million young Nigerians to skills, employment and entrepreneurship opportunities by 2030. It is a demand-driven national talent pipeline, linking foundational and work readiness training directly to guaranteed livelihood pathways. It is an inclusive model that aims to serve both vulnerable and the job-ready, with a target that no less than 60% of beneficiaries will be female.
The vision is clear. It's to create a job, build and bridge the skill gaps, and develop the young people to give them empowerment and not just a token, but human capital development.
The Vice President pledged that all training under the initiative will align with the National Skills Qualification Framework to ensure that young people possess not only the skills to work, but the credentials to compete globally.
Nigeria stands really as an accelerator and a model, not only for the region, but for our continent, our beloved continent, and for the globe. So I think whatever is done here is really very important and gives hope. And the program aims to reach 20 million young Nigerians by 2030.
And to say that the UN Nigeria, through the agencies represented around this table, but also the bigger family of UN, we are all committed to support this, because this is part of the youth's agenda of Nigeria.
Technology, AI is fundamentally reshaping the future of work. And the planet is facing an existential threat from climate change. That is the world young people are entering.
Launched in 2021, Generation Unlimited Nigeria is a public-private youth partnership platform targeting 20 million Nigerian youth by 2030, supporting their transition from learning to earning, productive work and active citizenship. From the State House, Abdurrahman Jibrila, NTA News.
World Trade Organization WTO's Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has commended Nigeria's government for the outcome of various economic reforms embarked upon, now leading to stability in the economy. The DG WTO, in company of Nigeria's Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Olajumoke Oduole, visited President Bola Tinubu at the State House. Dr. Okonjo-Iweala, who was a coordinating minister of the economy in Nigeria, also offers advice on the required next steps to grow the economy. The head of the World Trade The head of the World Trade Body appreciated the president.
Have worked hard to stabilize the economy, and you cannot really improve an economy unless it's stable. So he has to be given the credit for the stability of the economy. So the reforms have been in the right direction. What is needed next is growth. We now need to grow the economy, and we need to put in social safety nets so that people who are feeling the pinch of the reforms can also have some support to be able to weather the hardship. So that's the next step. How do we build social safety net to help Nigerians cushion the hardship they are feeling? And then how do we grow the economy so we can create more jobs and put more money in people's pockets? These are issues that we discussed with Mr. President.
The head of the World Trade Body appreciated the President and First Lady Oluremi Tinubu for the Women Exporters Fund just launched in Abuja to support women through economic hardship.
Nigeria competed and won. One of 4 countries that won globally to be part of this new initiative. We had 67,000 Nigerian women who applied for this, and 146, can you imagine, 67,000, 146 won, and they are going to have money disbursed directly to them. 16 of them won what we call the booster track. Those who already have businesses, but their businesses will be scaled up. They will receive technical and business support for 18 months from the WTO and the ITC, and working with the ministry. So we will all work together to make sure that their businesses expand, they employ more people, they put money in their household's pocket and in the nation's pocket. Then another 100 will get directly $5,000 to scale up, to start and strengthen their businesses, again with 12 months of business support. So 146 women beneficiaries. This is just the beginning.
The fund is jointly managed by the WTO and the International Trade Center. A non-governmental organization, Econ Global Foundation, has been working tirelessly since 2009 to educate Nigerians about government programs and combat misinformation. The organization's mission is to serve as a watchdog in society, holding the government accountable and ensuring transparency. The organization's executive director, Ephraim Ikechukwu Uno, expressed confidence that progress is being made in key areas such as education and security. They emphasized the importance of their role in ensuring that the government is transparent and accountable to its citizens.
Programs in collaboration with governments and other organized bodies to address some highly topical issues that affect us as a people and nation. And of course, this one, under reference, is also going to add to those programs that our job on organizing. We are just very deliberate. I will always insist on. So, our effort is to make sure that Nigerians, get highly informed, on the programs of government. We need to dispel the misinformations that have been peddled here and there by most enemies of this administration. Have we had this kind of compassionate leader, President? Look at, youth, for the students, look at the student loan. You understand? And I'm not just speaking as if I'm an urban gorilla, no. So this administration has really done a lot of incentives here across the country. Yeah, and then is it education? As you are aware, for the very first time in the history of Nigerian politics, students have their student loans. A lot of funds has been doled out to cushion the effect of their academic problems. State increments of allocations so far is one of those achievements of this very oil subsidy. Maybe so many Nigerians are not aware. That's why if you ask most of them, they will always be telling different stories as if the worst has happened. No. And this is one of the reasons our NGO want to carry out this program so that we can dispel these misinformations that have been peddled to Nigerians by some enemies of this administration. Just watch it. Almost all the whole states, as you speak, the allocations has increased, and I don't think we have ever experienced such kind of something in the country,
The NGO's efforts are seen as crucial in promoting good governance and empowering Nigerians with accurate information. By working together with the government and other stakeholders, the organization aims to make a positive impact in the lives of Nigerians. The National Counter-Terrorism Center Office of the National Security Advisor inaugurates the Create Child Foundation program on community violence reduction. Inaugurated by the coordinator, National Counter-Terrorism Center, Major General Adamu Garba Laka, the program aims at tackling threats by strengthening communities and preventing conditions that seek to breed violence. With focus on community-driven solutions, the initiative reflects NCT's commitment to peace and security through a societal approach. Nasarawa State Government is to work in closer collaboration with the Nigerian Correctional Service to stem the incidents of jailbreak. Governor Abdullahi Saleh said this when he visited Kefi Correctional Center following the recent jailbreak. Aliu Tijani reports.
Governor Abdullahi Saleh is on a fact-finding visit to Kefi Correctional Center, where 16 inmates escaped and some personnel of the correctional center injured. He engages officials at the center on measures to be adopted to prevent future occurrence. Inadequate beddings, welfare of inmates are some of the immediate needs of the inmates, which Governor Saleh promised to intervene.
Yesterday we started the criminal investigations. Most of them are complaining about their deaths with the courts. There are some adjournment deaths who have stayed about 4-5 years, there are no adjournment. And even others have stayed for 4, 5, and 7 years without their case being determined by the court of law. This thing is giving them sense and a lot of issues that they are lacking because there's even in flow. There are about 175 people in one state that this thing happened now. We go, you're going to see
that majority of the inmates here are actually those awaiting trial at the courts at FCT. They are not awaiting trials at our courts here in the state. But it is our responsibility actually to contact the officials of the FCT, and to see how best we can address that. And I intend to do that because I went in there to see where they are staying, and I saw the condition that some of them are staying is not conducive. A lot of them are actually sitting in one place and uncompacted on the floor.
The governor also interacts with the inmates and encourages them to see their stay at the correctional center as an opportunity to be better citizens in the society. He urges them to leverage skills acquisition training for self-reliance after serving their terms at the correctional center. From Kefi, Aliu Tijani, NTA News.
We'll bring you more reports after this time out. Stay with us.
The power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
The Baffy Furniture Shopping Festival is here. From June 15th to August 15th, enjoy 20%, 30%, up to 50% off on most products. Explore 2025 exclusive collections at discounted prices, plus wedding packages packages with a free TV stand gift. Plus, free delivery and installation in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu. Customize your favorite sets in your preferred color and fabric, from kid-friendly options to our luxurious smart beds. Don't miss out. Shop now at Baffy Furniture.
Glad to have you back. The People's Democratic Party says it will not tolerate disloyalty from any member, restating that its November 15 and 16, 2025 elective national convention stands. This was at a media briefing in Abuja. Correspondent Timothy Yusuf reports that the party also reacted to some speculations surrounding its 2027 presidential ticket.
Level of preparedness of the PDP elective national convention slated for 15 and 16 November 2025 was the agenda of this media briefing by the party's national spokesperson, Debo Ologunagba. Assuring that all is going well for a successful convention, Ologunagba stressed that total commitment to the party's cause is non-negotiable, as the party will rely on its constitution to ensure members remain committed to its cause.
We have a process. We have a constitution. We're going to obey it. We're going to follow through. We're not confrontational. We're not fighting nobody. But we will respect our processes. We will respect our institutions. We will respect our organs. We will follow through, work together in the interest of the party one, in the interest of democracy, and in the interest of Nigerians.
Responding to questions on speculations that former President Goodluck Jonathan and the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi are gunning for the PDP presidential ticket for 2027, the party's national spokesman reacts.
The question you're asking me is Jonathan running. Ask him, he said, it's not mine. I don't speak for President Jonathan. You go ask him, you have access to him, I know. I know you do. So ask him. It's not for me to speculate what, so that's your own imagination. We're talking to Obi. I don't know why I'm asking that person. Ask Obi, who's talking to him?
About the recent conditions set by certain members of the party for the success of the November 15 and 16 National Elective Convention, Ologunagba emphasized that the PDP is about the people, not any individual. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
National President of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Musiliu Akinsonya, also known as MCO Oluomo, has commended the federal government for the compressed natural gas initiative, which he says the union has immensely benefited from. This was during the National Administrative Council meeting held at the NURTW headquarters in Abuja. Oyeyemi Ajayi has details.
Representatives from 36 states of the Federation, including the FCT, who have come to discuss on the path of progress for the union. And one thing that was quite emphatic was commendation of the President Musiliu Akinsonya's leadership, which they say has brought new development to the union.
And since the inception of the incumbent president, in person of Alhaji Musiliu Akinsonya MCO Oluomo, the union has achieved a lot. All the errors that have been on ground, he has been trying to see that he put it off.
When he emerged, about 8 or 9 states were not working. But today, almost all the states are working, including Lagos.
We see the difference, we see the development, we see the improvement, and we see that NURTW has become a new era in Nigeria.
The General Secretary of the Union, however, intimated on the importance of the National Administrative Council.
It's the next to the most powerful organ of the union in all trade unions. The National Administrative Council are the working officers of the union that brings about today about the day-to-day running, seen to see day-to-day running of the union in Nigeria. And it's led by the president and the General Secretary of the Union.
On his part, the NURCW boss, Musiliu Akinsoya, however, charged the members not to relent on their oars, while reiterating his administration's efforts in ensuring better welfare for all members. He commended the federal government on the CNG initiative, which he says has brought a great relief.
Injecting more CNG buses to the public is a welcome development, and if you observe, the masses are very happy that the buses are of optimum benefit to the people. And as such move, we boost the economy of Nigeria. And the president is really trying for us on this. And I believe that CNG uses should be used to empower with the national union.
He charged state governments to follow suit to make transportation easier in their respective states, which he says is meant to crush cost of transportation. He as well appealed to the Oyo State government to lift the ban placed on unions' activities in the states, stating it is affecting not just the members, but the commuters as well. Some retired members were as well commended and celebrated, and two of whom were appointed as special assistants to the national president of the union in different capacities. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
The Minister of Interior is urging the new Controller General of the Federal Fire Service, Olumode Samuel Adeyemi, to lead with initiative, innovate boldly, and push reforms that will transform the agency into a true fire and rescue service. Victor Azor reports that this was during the inauguration of the new CG in Abuja.
Much more than a decoration ceremony, it was a charge to deliver. The Minister of Interior says the vision is to modernize, reform and rescue, while the Permanent Secretary adds, inspire trust and get results.
Fire mitigation, prevention, and whatever is the list of your responsibility. You are as important to life as the oxygen that we breathe.
A lot is going to be on your table with the reforms that is ongoing. You must respect Nigerians and your God. That is the only way you can remain on top.
Olumode, until now Deputy Controller General for Administration and Supply, steps in with more than 20 years of service, academic depth and operational experience, promising not to disappoint.
We are going to do our best. I assure you I will not disappoint Mr. President, and then I will not disappoint Nigeria as a whole.
Now, the question on the minds of Nigerians will be, can he light the spark that sets the service on a new path? Time will tell. In Abuja, Victor Azu, NTA News.
And the people of Unosi, Adogo, and Ibia in Ajokuta local government area will soon heave a sigh of relief following the flag off of a 12.5-kilometer road construction by Governor Usman Ododo. The road will facilitate movement of farm produce, access healthcare services, and pull development to the communities.
For the benefit of our people and our farmers, thank you and God bless you.
The State Rural Access Agricultural Marketing Project, in collaboration with the Kogi State Ministry of Energy and Rural Development, is embarking on construction of the road. Addressing the people of Ogigiri in Ajokuta local government area, Governor Usman Ododo reiterates his administration commitment to inclusive development.
For years, this community have faced isolation from market, social services and economic opportunities, especially during the rainy season.
He went further that the project marks the end of the community's transportation challenges. He notes that the project aligns with RAMP to improve rural connectivity and enhance agricultural chain efficiency, to promote market access and reduce poverty in the state. He appreciates RAMP for the various ongoing projects across the 3 senatorial districts.
This flag is part of wider intervention strategies as an administration to open up rural roads in line with our campaign promises.
House of Representative member representing Ajaokuta constituency, Sani Egidi Abdurrahim, says the project is a bold step in fostering agricultural productivity and rural development.
This road is treasured by my constituent, and we are elated that your people-centered administration graciously approved its construction.
Your efforts, Your Excellency, in opening up those rural areas will allow communities to access markets.
The road linking 10 communities in Ajaokuta has been in bad shape for decades, causing untold hardship in the communities. Ajibola Christopher, NTA News.
In a bid to build a strengthened tourism sector, Emerging Abuja believes collaboration and partnerships remain the cornerstone of a thriving tourism sector. During a presentation of award and investitures of patron of the organization, Air Vice Marshal Saliu Ataho noted that this is a commitment to maintaining national unity through tourism and culture.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. And this is an Emerging Abuja souvenir.
Oh, wow. Ideas flow from brains that are engaged. If you go to sleep, your brain will go to sleep. So for someone to think of something like this is something to be appreciated. And a laudable project like this does not take, don't expect it to be realized in 1 year or 2 years. It's going to take a long time. And wherever I can source for people from outside Nigeria who can assist in the project, I'll continue to do it.
He also highlighted the need to promote the oneness of Nigeria using tourism as a viable tool. And that report brings us to the end of the news at 3 on NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I am Vivian Ezadife. See you again at 6.